Or maybe she already had it. She doesn't want any more. Or now that she's married,
True.
she probably will get.
Maybe she misses the stretch though and wants to squeeze one more out. Ever mistake your female cousin for not your cousin? When I was much younger, thought one of my cousins was super hot. Super hot. And it's like as a cousin that I never, ever, ever saw, like that kind of thing. I saw her like maybe once every 4 or 5 years, but I was like, damn, you are hot. And I always wondered, because I never had a sister, like, did you have any sisters? Are they cute? Were they hot, like, growing up? Did you ever walk in on them in the shower, like, as a young dude to kind of see what was going on? Like, oh, whoops, sorry, let me close that door. Did you ever pull one of those?
I can't say I've
No?
done that.
You haven't done that, or you have done that?
Not.
See, because I wonder, like, oh, okay, if it were my sister, would I do that? Because since I don't have one, so I don't know what that feels like, I'm like, maybe I would. But I'm also a fucking freak.
Yeah, you are.
So...
Oh, well,
that might have something to do with it as well. Yeah, but I've never walked in on my brother. Not on purpose. Oh, there was one time he was lying to my mom about banging this one girl, and he was like 16 or whatever, and I was like 12 or I was probably 13 or 14 at the time. So there's 2.5 year difference. So he's lying to my mom, and he was all worried about mom coming home. So he was like, Jesus Christ. So he's all worried. He's like, dude, if mom comes home, you gotta block, or if mom calls, let me know so I can stop. I'm like, okay. So we're hanging out, and I had gone out into the garage, and I popped the garage because I was gonna play I was closing the garage. It was halfway open. I was closing it because I was going to play the drums. He heard the garage door and freaked out, thought it was mom coming home. So he runs out of the bathroom, down the stairs, ass naked, sweaty as a honey-baked ham that's been on slow roast for a year, flopping everywhere. And I was like, what the hell? He's like, dude, it's mom. I'm like, what the fuck is... Oh, God. I still will never get that image out of my head. Will never get that image out of the head. Oh, it was so bad, because if you see my brother, you know he's a giant ogre lumbering down the stairs, sweating and dripping sex juice from his man parts. It was flopping at me. It looked like one of those inflatable wacky arm guys at the dealership, just flopping around because he was trying to pull it off. Oh,
you know what? Hold on. That sounds like the kind of guy that would grow up to name his first son Joe Bob.
Joe Bob.
Oh, yeah. I'm with that. The views and opinions expressed by Kevin and Olivia.
So, I want to just reverse to the people. You guys can help me make this decision.
You want to have this conversation on? Okay.
Well, I would like their help. You asked them if you should go to fajita night with the Hayslip family, and I want
that is true.
their.
That is
I mean,
true.
this is even bigger. This
it's
is bigger than
Familia Day Hayslip on fajita night, by the way. So
you guys are best friends, and I think it's so cute. You guys should do like picture calendars together. Oh, we were gonna do calendar. You should do it with Hayslip.
I wrote up ideas for that calendar.
You should
by
do
the way.
a coin.
I found that the other day. I wrote up a bunch of ideas for that calendar, and we never met because you didn't want to meet.
I wanted to meet.
No, I wrote them all up, and then you didn't want to work with my person, but then you didn't want to bring in anybody else. Let's have that discussion.
Yeah, let's have that discussion. Let's talk about it.
I don't want to work with that person either, but I'm just saying that there wasn't anybody else brought in. All right, so I am hosting a charity event in March for an organization called Handle with Care.
Now, here's my question.
Yes.
Well, yeah, go ahead. You were
okay, well, last year they raised money for clinics all throughout Africa.
Yawn.
Well, that's why I was like, Africa, what is that? That doesn't even exist, right? I mean, that's for diamonds and whatever, and wine.
Yeah.
But they, this year, are raising money for a clinic in Skid Row that offers free health care to all and AIDS testing.
And what do you want me to do?
I just want to know if you wanted to attend.
Okay, now here's my question.
And I was going to get you in for free. I mean, if you want to bring somebody else, they have to pay because I only have a +1.
You know what? Here's my question.
And there's a silent auction, and I'll be hosting it. I'm writing a song and video to do...
okay, now can I ask my question?
Yeah, ask your question. I'm sorry, please.
Is this charity going to give things or services or money to people who haven't paid for them? Is it just for free for them? Like the people in Africa, they couldn't get their shit together. Why do we have to give them our shit?
Well, because they kind of had their shit and then we took it all. Is what
when did we take it? We have a black president. I don't remember what happened before that.
Do you remember the black president being sworn in, or were you busy looking at furs?
There's a lot of furs.
That's my point. Okay.
There are red ones and purple ones.
This charity will give money to a clinic that offers
see, that's
free
what I don't
services.
get. You're going to give people money? Who are they to get the money?
Well, they're people in need. They need it. They need the money.
I need money.
We don't. Yes, everybody needs money, but you have more than you need.
I don't have more than I need. Yeah. I have the. You know what? I want to buy an astronaut.
Yes, you want to buy an astronaut, and you also want a what? A mechanical unicorn. Okay, so yes, one could be built, and I know you want that really badly, but if you want a filling done, or your Invisalign, or let's say
I buy it because I can afford it.
You tear a kidney doing Pilates.
Yeah.
You would want healthcare, and you can afford it, which is great, but some people can't, so that's why we're doing this charity.
My healthcare sucks because I pay for it for myself with my own corporation. I have the worst healthcare for myself because it's so cheap.
But what if you didn't have it?
Well, I want to ask you to pay for
Wouldn't
it.
you like a free clinic? Wouldn't you like to go to a place where you could get taken
No.
care of? No, you wouldn't. You'd rather die on the
No,
street.
I'd rather you give me money for it because we're friends. Why can't they ask for friends?
Well, 'cause
I don't
they
get the purpose of charity, helping others in need. I don't get that.
So are you gonna go?
What are they going to give me? Do I get a gift?
There-
Do I get a
there's
gift
a lot
back?
of celebrities
Do I get a
there.
gift back?
There's a lot
The views and opinions expressed by Kevin and Olivia do not necessarily reflect those of G4, Comcast Entertainment, Attack the Show, their parent companies, affiliates, subsidiaries, or sponsors.